Generic greetings! In the previous episode, we placed the bouncy castle of death. Essentially, if you bounce on that and get it wrong, then, well, it's aptly named, shall we say. We also increased Riverside, because apparently I've turned into a toddler. We've increased Riverside over here, and not only did it expand along to this side, it also went straight across with a nice little bridge. Connected up to the highway was a bit of work, but I think it's been worth it because people are actually starting to use that now. Go all the way along this side, all the way to here, another bridge, all the way along here, and then finally to the end and across. So essentially, we've doubled the footprint of Riverside, which is good because, as you can see, we've got a lot of demand for residential zones. So we could, if we want to expand the residential zone around here, a lot of people have been asking us to expand the residential zone around here. So I think we're going to leave Riverside for now, and we really want to focus on the expansion around this side. So this is actually a highway, which again is more problem than it's worth, because we do need to... actually, is it a highway? Yes, it is a highway. It is a highway. So what we want to do is we want to have a lot of high-density residential around here, and in order to do that, we need to first go over to our highway. And we'll get the highway with sound barrier, and we will upgrade all of these because we don't want the sound of a highway travelling up and over it. Which we'll always get some sound, but you put the barrier in and it does reduce the sound somewhat. And we'll only put it over to there, and we'll upgrade these ones as well. Now, because I'm not right-clicking, this is only upgrading the road. It is not changing the direction. Obviously, highway being one way only, you understand. And there we go. Probably up to there, and up to there. Job done. Okay. So we'll drop that down. Noise. You can see there's a bit of noise, but not much at all. Good, right. So what we want to do is we want to have a couple of connections. Firstly, we want to have one probably midway, and then we'll pull it right down, then join up to here. I think that'll be about right. Firstly, what we'll do, though, is we will go over to probably 6-laner with trees on either side. And then we will create our commercial, high-density residential, which is going to just simply flow all the way around and up to there. Going to be a bit of a grid like we've had previously. Only up to there for now. Like that. And these centre bits we will change to like a... standard is not the right term, but we'll put a smaller road in. In fact, I might as well do it now. With trees. And some of these are going to be a little bit iffy because of the curvages and stuff. I don't know where that guy's going. Someone's just driving down the road there. There's nothing here. Maybe he's just sightseeing. Maybe he's just lost. I wonder if the game accounts for that. Just like the traffic's lost. He's taken a wrong turn. The sat-nav said, oh, in 300 yards, turn left. And you go down a one-way street. Bloody sat-nav. I wonder if that's actually happened in the game. I don't think it simulates that. But it'd be nice to think it did. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we will take... no. What I was going to do is have this road connect up into one and then branch out to another. Probably not a good idea. What is a good idea, I think, is to have this go over there. Why does it say slope too steep? Why don't you just go straight across then and bridge it? The game has a very interesting way of bridging, as in it just doesn't sometimes. So what I'm going to have to do is essentially expand the land, or flatten it out a bit, which isn't too much of a problem, because the tool is useful indeed. And then from here, curvy round, like so. there. All the way around. Around like so. Then essentially up to that. Oh, donations just come in. Cool. Right. And then this one will have to join up like that. Right, so there's all this riverside area. Not riverside, it's actually lakeside, this one. We might even designate it as such. We'll see. So, how are we going to get this highway moved? Well, that's a question and a half, isn't it? So, to get onto the highway, on and off the highway rather, we probably want to have it over around this bit here. So I'm going to actually delete section. And do this. And curve it up and around. So we can actually get this highway in. So, like all highways, we need 2 entrances and 2 exits. Use this sound barrier. So we want to curve off. And into there. Okay, so that's off. And this one will lead to the same thing, so it'll be... like that. Close, just not quite there. Maybe a bit further back. I'm getting much better with these. Highways. It's just... it does take a little bit of finessing. Let's see if something... it's strange. It's going... look at that. It sort of... it sort of flattens itself into the ground. I don't know why that is. It's just the quirk of the game. Go up. Up to there. Then around. And then over here. And then join up somehow. Or can we... that go down? I'm sure there'll be a point where it will connect up. Or do we really need to go like that and around? Yeah, that. There we go. It's a bit curvy, but it joins up. It actually doesn't look too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so curves round into there. This one curves round into there. Right, to get back on, it should be a relatively difficult matter, actually. So from here, into there, and then into there. Easy peasy. And same thing to come off. I can hear the music's changed, I think. Yeah, the music seems to have changed. It's because the city's getting bigger. Excellent. And there's the highway going off there. It's got a bit of a slalom in it, and I'm not a big fan of the slalom. We'll just do that. There we are. So, we can now get over to this side. Excellent. So we're going to go over to high density residential, and we will... be careful. We'll be careful for a start of where we're actually going to place this. So, we'll do that for now. Pause it a second while I crack on with this. I'll use the paint bucket tool. So we can't do. We're not going to do these. These are going to be commercial, probably high density commercial. I didn't really want these designated, but it does seem to be a bit of a waste to have all this space on the road and not waste it, and not use it rather. Don't really want any more than that. Okay. And over to the paint bucket. And the amount of energy problems we're about to have is going to be fun times. When I say fun, I mean, oh god, everything's going to power off. So, there is our basic residential stuff placed. Excellent. We need to think about parks and such, so we'll do that. We will place parks before anything else. Place a park there, and then either side of that, we'll place high school and, well, primary school and high school. University, don't need. In terms of high school availability, there's actually a fairly big need. I'm very surprised. Don't know why that one's got such, like, so few need. Look at that. These are connected up, but then there's a really big need over there. Don't know why. Anyway, so this is okay this side. In terms of fire and such, we will do the exact same thing. I think because this is a fairly big area, we'll have fire and we'll have police stations and we'll have fire station. But there'll be stations essentially. And hospital maybe? Might be worth it. Like that. Okay. We haven't got any other areas for, like, cemeteries and stuff. The cemetery availability is okay. Crematorium. Sauna as well. Haven't got saunas. Crematorium availability is okay. So, water. We do need to sort this out as well. We're going to have to sort out more water. We want to use heating. And we will heat all of this. Like so. Heating availability is okay for the time being, but it will get worse. So we're going to put another one in there. Slope is too steep. That's problematic. Let me change that then. We have the technology. It's called a JCB. Okay, that should be about right. There we are. And we'll connect that up. So, a lot of these are shouting for power. Because that's how the game functions. Or has a bit of a dysfunction, to be honest with you. But we'll connect this up to the grid somehow. There we go, there's the grid. Water availability. We have got intake here. Which I don't actually know whether or not... I don't know if that actually does take the water level down. I really don't know. But the problem I have is that there's not enough water flowing through here. And I do need to sort that because it doesn't make sense with the where the dam is. Why is it gone all dark like that? Oh, because it's pitch black. See, I want more water flowing around the prison. But, alas. So, they're still not powered, but it's not a problem at the moment. In terms of the traffic on this side, we have a ambulance. Where's the ambulance going? So where's the ambulance going? We'll have a look. Today's beverage is banana milkshake, by the way. Last time was strawberry, and this one's banana. I bought a pack of 4 sort of milkshakes, like at the start of the week, so, you know, that's why we're here. So the ambulance is rearing down this road. And taking a sharp left, sharp right, going up and across. I mean, it's travelled quite a ways, and into the shop. Ah, and then it skips back over there. Oh, no, we can go over there. So it is... It was in here. One of these two. I think it might have been that. Go nuts for donuts. Maybe a hot coffee or something spilled on the mud. Maybe the overdose on sugar sprinkles. So, This is all placed, high schools and things like that. That seems to be good, and people are moving in. You can see the things going down. Medium demand for industry or offices. Wow, there's a huge demand. You see that? Really big demand. People are, well, working in the spruce works. This is good. However, no real demand for offices. Well, sorry, there's no real supply for offices until I now sort this out with Office Zone by doing this. There you go. Offices. Done! Easy! Right, we also do need to upgrade some of these, so... Oh, we need to place some items too. I think we'll have a Statue of Wealth, maybe? Maybe a Statue of Wealth as you come into this new area. I don't know. What else have we got? An Opera House. A Expo Centre. We've got a Theatre of Wonders and a... Sea and Skyscraper. Oh, Sea and Skyscraper is going to have to go near the sea. Near there. Right opposite the sewage outlet. Perfect. But maybe a Theatre of Wonders. Over here, maybe? It's a bit big. A bit big. Maybe something a little bit smaller than that. Fountain of Life and Death. We do already have a park there. What else have we got? Fantastic Fountain. What about the VR Centre? Is it big? Oh, yeah. Oh, it would fit in there, though. Generates too much noise. It really does generate too much noise, so I can't do that. I think we're just going to have the Fountain of Life and Death. Just opposite the other park thing, so that should be quite nice. Excellent. There's not much around here, which is strange. There's only so much of that you can place. So, job done. There's Riverside. I could designate this Lakeside. I know some people want me to do that, but why would I do that? The only reason, essentially, is because then you can change your overall planning and stuff. So, I could say education boost, free public transport, harsh prison sentences, things like that. So, I don't know why. Tax relief for officers, tax density for commercial. So you can alter individual areas, you see. So I can say Riverside, and I can say, right, you know, you want more tax for XYZ, which we could do, but we're getting to a point now where we're not losing. Well, we are losing money. I was going to say we're not losing money. Well, that's exactly what we are. We are losing money, but we're not losing it at a huge rate, apart from when I spend loads of money. Right, so we do need to add. Well, we haven't got any. We haven't got a metro line around here, so it could be an idea, or it will be an idea, to add. We want to do one train line. We do want. Actually, one thing I need to check is how is our water and power? Power there, both fine, excellent, no problem at all. So bus routes, we will add a bus, and we will add it all the way along here, and I'm not going to go the other side just yet because I'm going to add more around here anyway, so there's no point in expanding it along this road to then redo it. So there's a bus that goes along there. Doesn't go into the main sort of inner city part here, which is interesting. Or is it interesting? Maybe not. We want... how's our traffic here? That's fine. How's traffic in general? Let's have a look. Should we have a look at traffic? Do we want to look at traffic? Do we want to open that can of worms? Go on then, we'll have a look. Okay, traffic here is fine. Traffic here is... somewhat high. We knew it was going to be high there. Here, however, is... quite gridlocked. Quite strong. Don't know why. Oh my good grief. Look at... oh. Wow. A lot of dead people have been, like, awaiting transport here. Oh. We're going to have to get a graveyard somewhere around here. Health, graveyard. Is that the zoo? It is the zoo. It will fit in next to the zoo, so it's going to go in next to the zoo. And we'll have a crematorium next to it as well. There we go. That should hopefully resolve that. Excellent. Okay. So, we've started to get some officers pop up. This is good. We've got a bit of a bit of everything, bit of a mucky mixture. We've got some like shipping containers and sort of big commercial, you know, big industrial product and whatnot. We've got some hotels across here. We've got a stadium, and then we've got sort of bland offices at the back and call centres and stuff. That then goes up to residential. It's all over the place. Maybe because I'm a crap at planning. No, it's not maybe. It's because I am. Right, over to our... We can say trams, but we're not putting trams in. Not yet. Over to our metro station. And I want to put a metro station in there. And then I want to put one in... There would be fine. So, and I also want to put one in finally... There. And then what I'll do, I'll connect up that, and then that, and then have a nice metro station that goes... where will it go? That is the question. See, I want it to go pretty much around everywhere. That'll do. So we'll have a metro there. It'll go in from there. And there. And... Hang on. And then... Why is it not placing it properly? So, let's remove that stop. So from here, create new line, goes to there, goes to there, goes to there, goes to... We should really have one in here, shouldn't we? Goes to there, over to there, over to there. There we go. So it goes all the way around the outside. Good. I think we do need to add one in here, though. Problem is if I... Ooh. Okay, let's try this. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Might have to redo a lot of things here. And will it automatically fix itself? It sort of does. Ish. Let me close the tabs and stuff. It might reconfigure it. Yes, it has. Add a stop. And add a stop. Excellent. Oh, such efficiency. Efficiency, Mr. Bond. Much good. Right. So these are without power. We will get power eventually. It's just the city needs to creep over that way. In fact, we're now at a point where I can delete these now. Like so. These are without power and water. We can solve the water problem quite easily. Like that. However, we cannot really resolve the power issue without having a massive line there. Which we don't want to do. What we do want to do, however, is go over to our single roads here with trees. And essentially we want to sort of drag the roads down like that. And this will be where we have individual little areas for residential. Like so. And like so. Same on the other side, I think. And because of the way they are, there's no real point in making them any bigger than that. Could we have one around here? Well, we could, but do we want to is the big question. I don't think we do. We'll go over the traffic here, and we want to just turn off these traffic lights. Anything on this main stretch of road, we want a straight shot, straight down it. You see, like that. And these ones as well. Has that one got one on? No, it hasn't. This main road, it's all just straight traffic. I'm gonna do the same here. As much as I like the idea of the traffic lights, they are just a bit of a nightmare. The game just doesn't play well with them. It just makes more traffic. I think it's because of the way it simulates, like the... Oh! We're now in Metropolis. We get planes and airports. Ooh! That's nice. Excellent. 50,000 people. Oh. Well, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool, in fact. I didn't think we'd get this far. Shouldn't really admit this to you, but I honestly thought we'd fail by now. Oh, well. I mean, to be fair, I can't fail. It is a sandbox here. We are just putting money in, aren't we? So... I actually thought people would be asleep by now. Maybe they are. Maybe you are. Maybe that's what you use this series for. I want to get to sleep. I'm just going to put a bit of Plus's videos on. Oh, look, he's building some... Maybe that happens, I don't know. Right, so again, traffic lights. We're just going to remove some of these traffic lights here. Just trying to reduce the amount of traffic that we're getting. That seems to be about right. That's a nightmare, this one, isn't it? Look at that. That's a little bit better. God, that's... You don't really... I mean, I keep getting lost in the sense of scale. Like, you're looking at that and you think, oh, look, yeah, we've got some nice little houses and stuff. But when you go in here, you go, oh, yeah. Yeah, look, it looks... you know, there's a little bit of housing there. Then you can zoom in and you go, actually, that's quite big flats. Then you zoom right in and you realise that, oh, my good grief. Look at the size of it. And it's huge. It's massive. Look at it. Good grief. Like I say, I just get lost in the scale of the thing. So, we've just got access to a... Oh, we've still got residential. They might not want to live in high density, you see. Maybe that is the case. We've still got crime because we essentially haven't got power over here. And I can't really power it up without it really start removing other things. Eventually it'll creep forward, so we should be... Ah, it won't creep forward. It definitely won't creep forward because I haven't designated it as such. You utter fathead. There we go. At least I realised it quite early on. I'm sure there'll be 10 or 12 more mistakes that I've made anyway, so it doesn't much matter. Right, well, we've just got airports, so it would be rude not to get an airport in, wouldn't it? So, where can we have an airport? How much is it? It's expensive. Oh, we can afford one now. Oh, good grief, it is big, isn't it, this airport? So, what I'm thinking is... how do you rotate it round? Must be placed near a roadside. Well, I'm thinking that there's probably areas where you can't... Oh, God, can we put it there? No, surely not. No. Right on the edge there, like that. It's a bit treacherous, isn't it? You have to come underneath. You have to dodge the dam and then land in there. Sure, there'll be a film about that. We need somewhere roughly flat, which is actually nowhere in this city, to be completely honest with you. There's nowhere flat. I certainly don't want it around here. Nor do I want it around there. Could have a nice little landing strip around here. No, no. I think, honestly, it's going to be somewhere like there. Like there. I'll flatten it off, and then we'll connect it up to the highway. Possibly. Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to place it now. I'm going to leave it up to you. Where do you think we should have this airport? The hell's all this here? A lot of people complaining about something. I think it's not enough people. Not enough customers, yeah. And citizens are sick. Why are they sick? Don't know why the hospital's there. I think it's because of the traffic. Yeah, it's the traffic causing it. Issues, issues. We do need another access to the highway around here. Are they not using this road? They're not using this road. Which is interesting. I would have thought they'd use that road. We do need access, more access to the highway around this side, I think. So we're probably going to expand that side. And then add more highway access. I think that's probably the way to go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Where do you think we should add... Let me just change it to daytime. Where do you think we should have this airport? I'm not really too sure. I mean, I think there isn't bad around here. But then this was going to be residential. But I'm not sure. I just genuinely don't know. We could have it there. Sort of out the way, isn't it? But then that's the point. It is out the way. You want it not like a city airport, but you want it close to the highway. That was cool. You want it close to the highway, but farther enough away so it's not going to cause a massive issue with people. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. Where do you think we should have it? Put it in the comments. Comments in the comments and all of that, and we will go from there. As always, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.